it all. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, just
wet.
Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
wreck.
But first I
Stretch.
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up,
Flex.
thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, just
wet.
Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
wreck.
But first I
Stretch.
Tell 'em run it up.
9
out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings. We are in the lab again. We're in the lab, and it's Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Julius Hall in the house. Coach Julius Hall and Coach Bernard Brown is coming in right now. Coach Bernard Brown, and then I gotta let you know, it's not a drip, it's not a drop, it's not a twinkle, it is not a pelt, it is not rain. It is not a tropical storm. It's a hurricane. It's a hurricane. Back up here. Hurricane season is here. Hurricane season is here. Hurricane season is here. And guess what? We got the eye of the hurricane. The eye of the hurricane and the mind of the hurricane. That's our brother, Lindsey Streeter. He's back on Ebony Sports Reporters. Glad to have you back. The owner of the Savannah Hurricane. Ain't a tropical storm. Ain't a rain. It is a hurricane. Brother Lindsey, glad to have you with us on Ebony Sports Reporters. And we said, everybody share. Special time going on for Savannah Hurricanes. Playoffs.
It is extremely special, Dr. Jamal. And I'll tell you, man, you really know how to pump things up and bring it down. Hey, Coach, it's really good to see you again there, man. And Mr. Hall, sir, it's always a pleasure to be in your presence. I'll tell you, we penned and inked a love letter to this city about a year ago. And so far, man, this season has not disappointed whatsoever. We knew we wanted to be competitive coming out of the gates, but little did we know that little old Savannah would be the #1 team in the nation right now, the triple threat basketball team, boasting a record of 14 wins with 1 loss. We have a first-round bye entering into the playoffs because we are holding #1 seed, and so our playoffs actually start on March the 11th. We'll sit back and wait and see exactly who it is that we'll be playing. The 6 teams from the South, one's out of Atlanta. Our only loss was to that team out of Atlanta. Us, Birmingham, and then there are 3 teams out of Virginia. And so the 3 teams out of Virginia plus Birmingham will be vying for who it is that they're going to play on the 18th out of us in Atlanta. And then the winners from those 2 games go to the Final Four. So we're looking forward to going up to Greensboro, North Carolina, and playing at the Coliseum there as part of the Final Four. We're calling it right now. Our team is extremely confident. And more importantly, guys, this community has truly embraced us and what we're doing, man. We travel around. We played so far 8 games on the road, and we haven't played in front of more than 50 people. And you can come into our home stadium. We've reached over 1,000 people a couple of times. So the city's embracing us. They're loving on us, man. Our team is playing for one another. We took 5 fingers and were able to form a fist with that thing, man. And they're loving one another and they're believing in one another and the concepts that our coach is asking them to adhere to. So it's an exciting time here, man. We're hoping to do a lot of great things in the city. We're endeavoring to reach our youth through our camps and our character building engagements that we have planned. We're going to be the presenting sponsors for this year's E93 family picnic that takes place on Mother's Day weekend. So you'll see us out there. We got a TV commercial we're about to film with one of our sponsors, man. And you're going to see our apparel in the local stores. We're talking right now with some people And you'll be able to walk into a big box store and pick up a Hurricane T-shirt here in the future. So, man, we're just really excited about it. We got about 50 players that are looking forward to trying out for us next year.
All right.
So the following is there, an opportunity to maybe expose some additional talent from the area and get them off and going. We're talking to overseas agents and teams about our talent, and we're looking for any opportunity that we can, team, to bring attention to the good things that our youth are doing. Dr. Jamal, I was out at the campus of Savannah State about 2 weeks ago. I met with the director of Greek Life out there, man. Got a bunch of tickets in his hands. I want some Divine Nine representation in the house. I need our younger youth to see folks that look like them, part of organizations that are doing things, man. That's important to me. So we reached out, extended the reach there to get some tickets to them, talking to Boys and Girl Scout troops, man, in the area. Any opportunity to get our youth involved in what we're doing, man, we want to be a part of that. So we're excited.
So Brother Streeter, you had told me, you sent me a message. You said that you got 120 tickets for me. You said you got 120.
I do.
And so what I'm going to do something on all our platforms, all the shows on.
See, that's why he froze.
See, Mr. Hall froze.
Yeah, that's it.
But Bernard Brown can't get a ticket, and Coach Judy Hall can't get a ticket because they have shows, so they can't get tickets. They try to deny me when I try to get stuff. So again, whatever we can do. So yeah, so that's why I was waiting to get our brother on, because he told me he got some tickets for me, and I said, what's one of the better ways to do it? And we can celebrate on our platform, our Black media. Ebony Sports Reporters, yeah, America After Dark, the rap, all that. We can celebrate our Hurricanes. Bam, that's what we're going to do.
Hey, what we'll do is we'll provide 120 per platform.
Wow. See,
I want to be the special one. Don't come.
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. But look, Coach, Mr. Streeter.
Yes, sir.
We not only want to, make, this is something that we can take pride in, just like some people are taking pride in the Ghost Pirates, Jamal and them. But you got a great guy down here if you ever need an assistant coach too. Because Bernard, that's all he did is basketball. He is awesome. I wish I could get him at my high school. What I wanted to tell you was we got some great talent here, especially coming out of 27-17, where Jamal trains at with Sam Carter and the rest of and Coach Rob Deloach. But we got some great guys that if they don't make it to that next level, I know we got some great talent here.
I need them.
Johnson, Savannah High, Woodville, Tompkins, Jenkins. These kids, we got some exceptional guys that needs to have that look. And they would bring that crowd in also because they're homegrown.
Yes.
But with our Black media, I certainly want to work with you. I'm sorry, I just been busy. But we want to make sure that we work with you to make sure that we get the word out to be at that game on the 18th. And we need to get as many. If that's not the game that's you going to the Greensboro.
That's the game that'll send us up the road. That I need the stadium on fire that day, Coach Hall. That's the game that sends us to Greensboro to the Coliseum.
Okay, we'll be there. Make sure we put that on our calendar, Bernard and Jamal. On the 18th, we will be at the game and bringing everybody with us.
I'm the senior vice president for our Black media. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a special Ebony Sports Reporters coming from the game. That's what this is.
Live from the game.
Live from the game. And again, Bernard Brown can't be there. We don't want Bernard Brown there. But Coach Bernard Brown, go ahead. I know you got some thoughts, Coach Bernard Brown.
Why?
We're special Ebony Sports Reporters right from the game. That we want to do. That's one of the things. Bringing you on, bam, to do that. So Coach Bernard Brown, go ahead. My brother, I love you, Bernard. I love you.
You know what? And Drew, you see how quick his voice came back?
Yeah.
Man, within 24 hours? Come on, man. You bigger than that. Hey, first of all, I want to say congratulations to your team, 14-1. and that's in any basketball. If you go 14-1 in professional basketball like that, hey, that's a great achievement. And one question I got to ask is, when you say giving back to Savannah community, have you walk and have you visit, far as the high school? Because that's where they start at, the middle school, the high schools, just reaching out. Because one thing about parents, if you got 5th grader all the way to 9th grade, they're gonna bring it. They're gonna bring your grandmama, your granddaddy, your uncle. But once it reach high school, it kind of like dribble off. And I seen it because the way I be going around and putting on AAU basketball tournament. And one question I want to ask, I'm probably maybe next month do a basketball camp, girls and boys at Haversham YMCA. And I would love for you to come. And like I say, congratulations, glad you are here. And hey, we'll see you at the Final Four.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, definitely. I got to drop. I got another commitment. Hey, Coach, you can count me in. Also, I'm going to be leaning on you guys to help us to fill our camp. I'm told some folks out of Pula have assured me that they're going to find us sponsors that will take care of the cost for my kids coming to the camp. And I've had some personal donors to help out there too. So I'm going to need some kids to come to the Kane camp. But I do have to drop. I'll get those tickets to your hand, Dr. Jamal. You and I'll hook up next week. We'll make sure that you're flooded with tickets, man. I need your voice. And I'm looking forward to meeting all you guys in person at the game on the 18th.
All right.
We'll be there.
Not Bernard Brown.
Not Bernard Brown.
Hey, you know I'm going to be there.
We appreciate it.
That's why he put my name out there.
All right.
Lenny Screw, the owner of the Savannah Hurricanes, or again, Ebony Sports Reporters. That's what we do. Share. Let everybody know, because we about to hype this up, because it's us right now, and it's exclusive to Ebony Sports Reporters.
Ebony Sports Reporters. Go Hurricanes. All right.
That's right.
Go Hurricanes. All right. Awesome. That's an awesome story. And seriously, we got to do what we can to make sure that they're successful, because if they're successful, then we're successful.
Yeah.
And so we need to really make sure that they are on.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Absolutely, because he contacted me and told me he had some tickets, like 120 tickets. I was like, okay. And my mind was like, we don't get them on. But then now, again, it's not just going to be about me getting the tickets, but again, we can now share, put on our platform all our shit. We can go say, hey, people like, hey, this is what we got. And again, hyping it up and say again, and let everybody know, everybody looking at Ebony Sports Reporters, that is an exclusive to us, to our Black media. You don't see WTOC, SAV, JCL, TGS, Savannah Morning News.
They're 14-1, and you don't never see them on the sports on JCL, TOC, or any other station. And we really need to do what we have to do on this sports show, especially with hyping it up, bringing the people, telling the people to meet us at the game. On all the other shows, also Bernard and Jamal, we need to have that banner of their game, especially on the 18th, so we can try to make sure that everybody's there.
Because you know what the deal is, because other people are going to be here trying to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. See, we're going to be celebrating the Hurricanes. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be celebrating. That's right. That's what the deal is.
Because the last team like that came here was Savannah Spirit.
Right.
And it was supported by, sponsored by Dr. J, Harold Hubbard, all those 76ers boys. So, hey, it can be done. You just need the support. And like I say, 14-1 in any professional league, hey, because these boys ain't no slop, man. There's some good players out there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
For real. And we got players here that certainly can play on that level, or higher level.
And so we now move on to this one. Coach Bernard Brown, players from out of the ATL. He's over in Taiwan right now. He's in Taiwan. He's his homeboy, and that is one Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard now playing in Taiwan. Dwight Howard has a little issue going on where it is a brawl that happens over in Taiwan. And that's why I was really excited to have Coach Bernard Brown on, because I want to ask him, why your boy fighting the people over there in Taiwan?
Hey, that young man got some issue. And this is a true story. Like I was serious note. He was at Swanee Sports Academy practicing, and I was there. Before he even went overseas, and he had his little entourage and stuff in there. He practicing, and so he was shooting the ball, missing. So I went over there. I said, Dwight, it's time to retire. And so I was just joking with her. I did. I said, it's time to retire, man. He said, why you say that? Why you say that, Coach? Why you say that? I said, man, you don't miss at least by 20 free throws. Coach, you know, man, I'm gonna hit him. I said, okay, all right. And that's the last time I talked to him. I walk out the gym, and then now he overseas. He got some serious issues. Then he went in and married my ex player. Yeah, she played with me. Married my ex player. And the guy looking to stay in the spotlight, and to be honest, he's looking to stay in the spotlight. Sometimes you have that ego, and y'all know y'all play sports. Sometimes you think you can keep playing, and once you get out the spotlight, everybody forget about you.
Yeah.
That's what's going on with him. He got his personal life, I started to say something. Yeah, go his personal life, and so he got some issues, man. And people don't realize it unless you stay in the ATL. Everybody is he just trying to hold on, man. He need to go ahead and give it up and find out who he really is, y'all. Young man, I'm telling you for real. Find out who he really is and what he want to be. To be honest, I ain't trying to put his personal business out, but I'm trying. First excuse on Ebony Sports Reporters. I ain't trying to put his personal life out, but I'm putting his personal life out. And so that's why he brawling. He's angry. He's starting to fight over there, and he's gonna mess around and be like Brittany Griner.
I don't know. He didn't start that fight though. We got it. You want to play it, Jamal?
Well, yes, sir. We got it.
Go ahead and play it, Joe.
Play, yeah. Because I thought he said it.
No.
All right.
Okay, let's separate that. That got a little chippy.
Okay, folks.
And
benches have been
that's
cleared.
not good. Vita's trying to break people up there.
Assistant coach really going into it. Jimmy is trying to stop it.
You shouldn't have had your starters out there. It's an 18-point game. There's no sense in that, guys.
Scotty D, I think you might have jinxed that for that to happen.
18 points. You can't have your starters out there, especially when you got these kind of emotions on the floor. They're going to have to look at some replays here. There's definitely some punches thrown. Oh, boy. Then again, maybe you guys have a history I don't know about. Boom. Ouch. A lot of hits to the face today. Little race car did not like that.
Well, you see, though,
Smile goes to close fist right away. And who is that chasing Smile down? That's the assistant coach?
I believe that's the assistant coach. I apologize, folks, for not knowing, but look at them go one-on-one.
I would say that guy is the most at fault here. Not in uniform, coming at a uniform player on the court.
Absolutely.
I would say that he started the melee and he should be ejected. And if it was the NBA, he would be fined.
Hey.
Man, that was tapping. Jules, our fight with Ronald Wilson was better than that. And there ain't been nothing but a bunch of tapping going on. Especially that one with the suit on.
What the coach doing going after a player, man? That is crazy. What the hell was that? Wow.
Yeah, that's in Taiwan. So,
11 players ejected. No, 12 they said ejected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
12 players ejected.
They had anybody left to play?
I don't think so.
And it was to like the final minutes of the game. So yes. So we said, you share, but don't fight. And my mind was that I had thought like that coach was like Coach Bernard Brown. I said he would do something like that.
Yeah. Trust me. At least the White still he carrying that hairdo. He still wearing that same hairdo.
And so, and we got another one. We got a warrior princess. A warrior princess. A warrior princess.
You want that one?
Yes, sir, Coach Julius Hall. You got the warrior princess.
Look, I'm on that
And
dangerous.
the campaign.
Ain't no parking at the light, nah. Ain't no stain in us. Keep a K with us. Please don't play with us. Nah, we up and aiming up. Ain't no hiding.
Hey, I don't want to wrestle her.
Damn.
He can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a takedown.
Oh, absolutely.
And kept the boy down there. She is bad.
But y'all missed something. Did y'all see the referee, Dennis Rodman color? You seen his hair do? It was burgundy. The ref.
Oh, I missed that.
What? Look at it.
On the Rodman one?
No. The ref, when he was doing the countdown, he had burgundy hair. He had look at it. Check it back out. Watch the ref.
Look, I'm on that dangerous. Ain't no parking at the light, nah. Ain't no stain in us. Keep a K with us. Please don't play with us. Nah, we up and aiming up. Ain't no hiding.
I thought that was a woman.
No, that's a guy. And but she wrestling a boy. And she taking a boy down like that. She's a bad little girl, man.
No, that was our Jane she was taking down.
RG gonna kill you, man.
That's what that was. She had him fried.
Yes, sir.
Look at Jesus. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was frozen. I'm not going to condone some of this right here. And I have to say this right here. I have to say this. I'm so saddened that we don't have responsible coaches on right now for this next segment right here, the best fan. And we're going to get this conversation. Who you think has the best fans? But this is, again, the best fan. And who you think has the best fan? But I'm glad we don't have responsible coaches on here for this segment right here, this topic right here.
The best fans?
Best fan. F-A-N, fan. Best fan.
You let me put it up and let's see.
Shorty got that body out of eye. Hit it once, no time. Side up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my.
Hold on. That was the best.
Shorty got that body out of eye. Hit it once, no time. Side up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my.
They doing it like that in Philadelphia?
Yeah, that's Philadelphia.
They got the best fans, Jamal.
Philadelphia got the best fans.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all were gonna have some other thoughts. Okay, wow. Okay. All right.
Until we see different.
That's it. They got the best fan until you see something better than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, different.
Philly has the best fans, and that was
Philly got the best fan.
They were all happy. They were all happy with regards to making it to the Super Bowl. They were going to take it to another level. And so now we come to what we all need, and each one of you are fathers, dad.
Now, I don't know which one that was under because I can't remember. I don't know which one that was under, Jamal.
All right, well, we can go to Angel Reese. We had a label. So does he have Angel Reese?
She cocky. She can play though. She can play.
And so the question I'm gonna throw out to y'all: Angel Reese, Aaliyah Boston, or Caitlin Clark. Who do you see? Because I might, Angel, she's handling some things. So what's your thoughts with regard to that, Coach Julius Hall? Angel, Caitlin, Aaliyah?
I like Angel because I saw a couple of videos of her earlier, and she just possesses that it. She knows she's a motivator. She's a Michael Jordan type player that will motivate players, and Kobe Bryant type player that will motivate you to do better. I heard her tell. I think she was talking to Flage. Tell me, where you going at in the draft? Or, you going number one, right? Or something she was telling her, and she said, "You going number one, right?" And I think it was Flage. She was talking to her, and it was like a clip, and she said, "Yeah, that's what I'm going." She said, "Well, play like it then. Come on, let's get this."
Okay.
Hey, she's no joke,
Yeah.
I like a player like that. She has all the confidence in the world. Very competitive, passionate about what she's doing. This girl's a winner.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go the opposite direction. I'm gonna go with Aaliyah Boston for South Carolina. I'm gonna go with her because she until LSU beat them after that beating they took in South Carolina, she can do what she want to do. But Aaliyah Boston's still the champ. They're gonna win back-to-back championship this year. I think Aaliyah, she may not. She a leader, but her play, they follow her play. Not that they follow her play. She dropping 20, 10, 6, 4 assists, She gonna be the national player of the year this year. You know what I'm saying? South Carolina already undefeated. They got the best coach in the next 10 years. So, I mean, they can do all that, and where she going at in the draft. Don't think about no draft. Think about where you going at when you go against South Carolina for the national championship. And that's all I got to say, Mr. Hall.
well, let me throw this out to y'all. So why are people trying to tout Caitlin Clark as being player of the year? Why y'all think that's the case?
You know what? More people in it. That's all, because you can't beat these two girls, and these two girls here are just the most phenomenal basketball players in the country right now.
Yeah. Like I said, it's gonna go between those two, player of the year, because what they LSU only lost to South Carolina. South Carolina's still undefeated, and you got to go through them to get where you need to be.
Yes, yes, indeed.
And you got to give Don Staley a credit. I guarantee you, if Don Staley, and I don't like bringing race, I guarantee you, Don Staley was white, she had posters all over America. The same thing they did with him at UConn when he was all listed. If she was white, it would be a different story right now.
Okay. All right. She's just a girl from Philly.
Yeah, played at Virginia.
With those excellent fans. That's right.
That's it. And I know some Philly girls who weigh something like that too. I ain't. Hey, Philly bound. I'm serious.
Coach Julius Hall is frozen. He's frozen. Coach Julius Hall is frozen. So
I was. I was putting something up.
We're gonna say. We're going to this wonderful sport that is enjoyed by Coach Julius Hall, and we say to you all, soccer anyone? Soccer. Soccer.
That's the number one. That's the number one sports in the world, soccer.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out. I don't know where the. Did you have a video for that one too?
Yeah, yeah. I put on.
I don't know whether he must not have put all of them up.
All right.
And then they weren't labeled correctly. I know you got the martial arts and you got volleyball with Troy Then you got Troy Mullins and basketball twist. I don't know what is sticking to it.
Those.
Okay, I don't know which one. He only got like 12 of them up here, and you got about 15 or 20 things here.
Yeah, some of them are not. Some of them are not videos. So that's why. Yeah, but that's why videos. Well, then we go to the story with regards to just Byron Jones. Byron Jones say, "Hey, he giving it up." Miami Dolphins again, NFL player. He say giving it up. Say that he not gonna risk his injuries. I mean his life playing football. What's your thoughts with regards to that Coach Bernard Brown?
It's
he said he can't run. He can't run and he can't jump.
Hey, he must have got a good bank account then. He must have got a good bank account. A lot of these kids now, man, they're not like us, man. We gonna play until we can't play no more. We wrap it up. We can have broke arm, toes, or whatever. Shoot, I played with 4 broke toes on each leg and stood, wrapped it up, and kept going. Joe Turner said, "Man, hey, you gonna play?" So it's the to be honest, these guys are more stronger and bigger, and they're not protected like we used to, like we was protected. So he's looking at his future. I mean,
right.
Matt, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I think your boy too, and his name not on there. I think the quarterback tour. I think he should go ahead and retire because he done had too many concussion. And you see what happened to Junior Seau and all of them, and Ryan Up couldn't take it, and boom. I don't think they doing the right. I think the NFL need to pay more attention in protecting these players, to be honest. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster, and they're going to get hurt. So I don't blame him for calling it. And I wish the guy from Buffalo, I think he should go ahead and call it too. I mean, a hard issue ain't nothing to play with. But with this guy here, obviously he's set for the rest of his life. Plus, he got an insurance. These guys taking out $30 and $40, $50 million insurance policy now. So, hey, if I'm getting hurt and I hurt my neck and I got a $50 million insurance policy, man, I'm going to give me a pull and lay down and take that money.
All right. Yeah, Coach Julius Hall. You can't run, you can't jump. And so, but then your career that you had desired says that's what you got to do and that you should put your body on the line. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, like Bernard said, they are softer. They might be bigger and stronger these days, but they also are a little bit more softer, and their frontal lobe hasn't developed all the way yet. He's telling people not to take the medicine either. You saw that part. He said, don't take the pills because the pills mess you up, get us outside opinion. And I don't blame him. The NFL is going to give you something to just juice you up and get you back on the field. And I don't know whether he was talking to don't you say it, Bernard.
You know that boy got juiced up, man. Come on now.
Hey, I don't know that.
Come on now. You going out halftime with your foot done cut off, and then you come back and you running a 50-yard almost. Come on, man.
That was that passion. That was that determination to win the Super Bowl. That's what that was with Mahomes. He knew that whatever it is, he was like we was when we were young. I'm for to leave it on the field.
Yeah,
that's what Mahomes did.
But we ain't got no shot.
Yeah, we didn't get no shot. They didn't have the cortisone shot back then.
Hey, Jules and Jamal, they told him, lean over, let me get this shot in your butt. Now you come out there running like you Superman.
Yeah. But Byron Jones, I don't know what to say. I guess he has a big insurance policy, and he can go from there with his insurance policy to get that relief and to get that money. But if they gonna pay you and you can't run, you can't do anything, can't jump, then you're in too much pain. Then the doctors ought to be able to diagnose something is wrong with you. You know, so yeah, you don't want to be playing football at your health's expense, and next thing you know, you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Because all you need is one doctor to sign off on it, and obviously he did. So, you know.
Yeah.
All right. And Simone Biles, America's darling, or for some people, America's darling, she's about to get married, and she got a bachelorette party going on. Bachelorette party. She had a bachelorette party. What y'all think about Simone Biles and her bachelorettes having a good time as they come to Savannah, Georgia, and other places like that?
Well, Savannah is the number 1 or number 2 bachelorette location in the country. And I wish Simone would come here so that Bernard can find out where they're doing it at if they come here. Simone, let us know whether you come into town, and you know Bernard will drop by. He might bring a few friends, Jamal, Julius, you know. So let us know where y'all at. We just want to see what it is at a bachelorette party. We done been to bachelor parties. We want to go to some bachelorette parties. We want to pop out the cake.
Hey, so Jamal gonna run into LA.
Yeah, run to LA.
like a gymnast, yes. On the bars, yes, just like that. Yes, indeed. So, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to that? Would you be a part of the bachelorette party that Simone Biles are throwing?
I would try to get some sponsors to find out, where it's gonna be at, and I think we all is welcome. We gonna behave, and we go.
You heard
it. And we go. Hey, congratulations on getting married, and I hope everything work out for you. And we'll see you soon in Savannah.
All right. So, again, we not go to, because many times you need to have security in these situations like that. Security. And so we got security down. This is going back to last year, playoffs, and it comes down to security with regards to Pierre Felix. Do you see that one? Do you see that one? Pierre Felix?
Pierre Felix is on here.
What's going on here? Oh, wow.
Look again. How did security act so fast? What, are they psychic? No, the actual answer will blow your mind. That guard, Pierre Felix, was tackled himself by NBA security. As a poor kid, he and his friends would save up money to buy one ticket to a game, then sneak everybody else in through the back door. But one day they got caught, and right before they were going to go to jail, the head of security stood over them and pulled out free tickets for everybody. He said it was better for them to be there at a game than out in the streets. When he grew up, he got a job in that building, but he got a tip that the protesters might be coming. Pierre recognized one of their faces, even though they were in a disguise, and watched to see if they would even flinch.
Wow. So he knew that she was about to go, or he was about to go, whoever that was. That was a man or woman he tackled?
I know that man or woman.
A woman. It was a woman.
Yeah, that was a woman. She had tights on.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it was on like that.
Yeah, he was on it. I remember when that happened. It was about a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I remember when that happened. He was on her, and he tackled it because they was going down the thing to protest. But but you never know how your life can be changed by how somebody interact with you. Because the thing is, they went there and they were getting in the game illegally, and the owner saw that, and he poured into these kids and gave them free tickets to the game instead of trying to put them in jail.
Mm-hmm.
That changes your life. Mm-hmm. Somebody doing something for you can just change your life. No matter where it is, you have life-changing moments in your life, and that was a great act right there. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That what it's like, and it's crazy, but it seems like the only thing that bring people of color, every color, is sports. It's sports. I mean, You know, it's sad, but true. You know, once you go in that arena, we all la la la. Once you get out that arena, it's a whole new different thing. You know, but who's you know, making the entertaining world of sports world and everything for everybody to be happy? Us black folks. You know, but make a mistake and see what happens. You know, hope that the guy Jason, with Jason will be okay when, you know, the number 1 draft pick in NFL got arrested for drag racing or whatever, but he back at the combine now. But hopefully that don't put a stain on, you know, this draft. You know, he's gonna be the number 1 draft pick, so hopefully sweep that away and then, you know, he'll be all right.
And they were misdemeanor charges also. So yes. So but and that's a good segue for you, Coach Bernard Brown, because guess what? I want to know which one is RG, which one is Charlie Brown going against Coach Bernard Brown, the businessman.
Okay.
Coach Bernard Brown.
I do not miss. Hey, started from Cali and now I got bitches in Europe, they singing my shit. Remember, it's never the critic who counts. That's just the way that it is. Tell me, why would I listen to you on this shit when you never could do what I did?
What the hell was that?
So the big white guy is the businessman. And then the two little guys.
It's a mixed martial art. It's a mixed martial arts company. He's the owner of the company. So initially I was gonna say that's Coach Julius Hall, but since you try to come out against RG and Charlie Brown, they're like, bam, I'm gonna say there's gonna be Julius Hall taking on Robert Bryant and also Bernard Brown. But yeah.
Man, why you try? Hey, Jesus, why you trying to be messy, man? Why you trying to be messy?
Hey, that was Bernard too big to be one of those guys. So that was Robert and Sean. That was Robert and Sean. That was Robert and Sean Brown.
Hey, that was Robert. That was Robert and Sean fighting Charlie Brown. he about that height and big.
Hey. So, go ahead.
Well, yeah.
So this next person, I'll let you all determine who this next person. And so this is martial arts, and then we're gonna move into the conversation. Some people want to get about basketball, all that, but we just want to see martial arts.
Was that Charlie? Was that Charlie?
Hey, I'm
letting you look at that again. Look at. I think that was. I mean, big boy can go though.
Yeah.
Look at those flips.
That's right. Oh yeah.
That was the only thing told me that wasn't Charlie.
Don't flip.
I know he can't flip like that.
But I know he can. I know for a fact he can go all night long. He keep flipping. Okay. He can go all night long.
Okay. All right. Yes. And somebody else who went all night, that's Dame Lillard. Where does Damian Lillard fit at with regard to the pantheon of NBA greats? Where does he fit at with regards to the all-time? Damian Lillard, he was making some things happen. He took it to 70 plus.
The boy can shoot. Flat out shoot. But I tell you, what's this player at some new the nation's leading scorer about to break Pete Maverick record. Here you go, Coach Eric. What's his name that's about to beat Davis? I think his last name Davis. That's about to break Pete Maverick record. This boy can play.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but yeah.
I'm talking about. I ain't never seen nobody shoot like that. That boy can flat out shoot and got handles out this world. You usually have one or the other, handles, or either you can shoot.
Right.
You know, like Kyrie Irving kind of like got both, but this boy coming that's about to break. He'll need 26 points tonight to break Pete Maverick record for all-time leading scorer in college. Man, this boy, y'all need to look at him. His last name Davis. Let me see if I can find him. I'll see if I can find him.
We were talking about Dame Lillard. We were talking about Dame.
Yeah. But what
Coach Bernard Brown, because I know you know how to follow, leads. Coach Brown, what's your thoughts about Dame? What's your thoughts about Dame? You know, because some of us had ADHD. I'm just saying. Go ahead, Coach Bernard Brown.
But you know what? I think with him, he's in the same situation where when Clyde Drexler was in Portland. And Clyde Drexler was playing and putting up those numbers, and then you didn't recognize because he ain't a low market. They're not gonna recognize him as one of the top 10 greats because he playing for Portland. I mean, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player. But I don't think he make his teammate better. That's why they're almost in the bottom of the. He don't make his teammate better. I think if he goes somewhere and have maybe he'll be the second or the third option, then you may see. But I'm not impressed. 70. I can get 80 on them. So they don't play no defense anyway. So, but I don't think he gonna be one of the top 10 players because he's in Portland. And Drexler was a great player. But he got overshadowed by Michael Jordan and him being in Portland.
All right.
So that's what happened to him.
And Coach Stud,
What's happening? How's everybody?
Glad to have you here. Glad to have you. We talk about Dame Lillard. Where did Dame Lillard fit after with regard to the NBA history, with regard to the all-time greats?
Well, Damian Lillard. I like Damian Lillard. I think he actually is a type of player that can change the dynamics of a game. I mean, at any given moment, I really like Damian Lillard.
All right. And folks are also going to say that he's the best rapper in the NBA also. Got the best lyrics, got the best bars. So now we go to somebody else with some bars. We now go to Joker. Some people are saying that Joker might win his third MVP. He might win his third MVP. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Stud? Coach Stud, you know, Nicola, Joker, he gonna win his third MVP. What's your thoughts on that?
He gonna win it. He gonna win it, but the Nuggets not gonna win the championship. But he's gonna win. He's gonna win his third MVP.
All right.
Yeah. How you doing, Coach Bernard?
Anton Davis.
I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
All right, good to see you, man.
You too, definitely.
All righty.
Yeah.
Coach Bernard,
it's been a minute.
What's your thoughts?
I've been asking about you.
Yeah.
Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regard to Joker possibly winning a third MVP in the NBA?
Hey, Coach Eric, I love you, man, and you know that's your pick. But let me tell y'all something. Let me break something down to you. First of all, man, the boy from Philly is getting robbed. I don't think he should get no third, MVP. I don't think number one, because of the record. Number two, man, he can play, but I don't see Embiid is playing some ball, man. They robbing that young man from Philadelphia for MVP. I mean, and I'm telling you right now, you remember when Larry Bird was MVP and you had Michael Jordan and Magic and all of them, and it's a white thing, man. I'm just being honest. It is. Well, I don't see. He's not all that to me. He's not all that. He ain't. They just look. The NBA is looking for hope that they can find a white hope, And come on, man. Come on, y'all be honest with me, man. Come on, that dude can't jump. He can't even get off the floor. And Denver would never win a world championship as long as this world is still here.
Okay.
That's a bold statement there.
That's a bold one.
Okay. And Coach Jesus Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to Joker? Because Bird was one who won three in a row. So
I'm gonna have to disagree on a few points that Bernard made. The boy can flat out play, or he wouldn't be in the NBA. He dominates games, and they can't do nothing with it. They ain't got no answer for him. So when the person, they didn't have no answer for Mike, they didn't have no answer for Kobe, they didn't have no answer for Shaq. When you are a dominant player when you got that. Now, should he win the NBA MVP again? I don't know. It's other players that are doing things out there that look better than him overall, getting their team in. I don't know. Since Westbrook got there, what they is 1-4, So I don't know whether he can make other players better. He's playing good, but can he make other players better? So that's going to be the holdout on him. I don't think with the NBA is a multi-billion-dollar industry. They don't need their fan base is there. I don't think they're trying to make they might be trying to make it more inclusive. I don't think so though. With naming a white player as an MVP 2 times in a row, but people vote on this now. They vote on this.
The media,
writers,
the white media. Come on, man. I mean to cut
Bernard Brown. You can't interrupt him because you saw how we try to let him know he can't interrupt you. Go ahead. Are you finished, Coach Julius Hall?
Yeah, I'm finished. My brother can interrupt me anytime, though.
I appreciate it, Mr. Hall. I thank you. Because this is a debate show.
Speaking of Westbrook,
Time for a commercial.
Speaking of Westbrook, before we go, can somebody tell me where Westbrook game have went?
At Florida State.
No. Well, all right, Bredlow. Anybody tell me where Russell Westbrook game have went?
To the trash game.
Oh man.
Westbrook needs a team that he can dominate. He need to go someplace where he can just dominate with younger players that he can bring up, that can watch him. He can't go nowhere where a superstar already is and thinking that. No, he's not. What? No. Westbrook went to out there with high limit.
Even the Clippers, yeah.
You can't go out there with them and do anything with them because you got stars out there already, and then you in LA, brother.
Yeah,
you in LA.
Yeah,
I understand that. Westbrook used to be the type of player that would get in the paint automatic. He missing free throws. I just don't know what's going on with his game. I'm sorry for taking the show on a different direction, but I wanted some input on what happened to Russell Westbrook game, man.
It's a mental thing. Yeah. He can come play with the Hurricanes.
You might want to listen to Byron Jones. Can't jump no more.
The season is not over with yet. Russ will be Russ. The season is not over with yet.
All right. You ready for your commercial now?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
And so now we come to this Coach Julius Hall. It's about franchises, because you're going to franchise our black media. So, but it's not about franchise in the NFL. Who should be franchised or who should be traded? Who should be traded? Who should be franchised? What's your thoughts on that, Coach Julius Hall?
Well, I think you should have had one more thing in there. Who should be franchised, should be traded, who should be fired or retired. There's a couple of them that just need to retire. Tom Brady should have retired last year. So I don't rule out him trying to do a comeback this year. Ain't no telling. But franchise players, I think the Seahawks should franchise Geno right now. Aaron Rodgers should be traded to the Falcons so he can just have a fan base there of everybody cheering for him down there. And retired, Tom Brady should remain retired because I think he might want to be coming back. He got that big $300 million contract he done signed, and he's taking a year off before he go do it. Who they do that for? Who the hell they do that for? He's taking a whole year off. He ain't got to do nothing. Then he come back into a $300 million contract. Bad boy.
Yeah.
So Coach Stud, Coach E, Coach Eric, what's your thoughts? Who should be franchised? Who should be traded?
The Baltimore Ravens better get the franchise tag on Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
That's first and foremost. I think they're putting a deal in place now to do that. Mm-hmm. Definitely. If not, they're going to lose their fans, and the Ravens going to continue to downside. I'm a big Green Bay Packers fan, but I'm ready to move on from Aaron Rodgers. I really am. I liked what Jordan Love did in a game last year.
All right. Yeah. Yes. All right. Coach Bernard Brown, who should be franchised? Who should be traded? I should all be traded. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Baltimore probably need to trade Jackson, and this is the reason why. He don't want to be there no more. Because if they really wanted him, just because he's his own agent, whatever, if they really wanted him, they would have paid that boy. So I would get out, trade him to the Atlanta Falcons, and get something back. I would franchise Tua for Miami just to see his health. I'll franchise him. Roger, I would franchise Roger. To be honest, I would franchise him because there's no way in hell that Green Bay should pay him $58 million next year. $58 million. That's what he up for. $58 million. Man, I'll franchise him. You know what I'm saying? Until we can do something better. But there's no way I can get him $58 million for 1 year. Nah.
He just signed the contract, so we can't franchise him yet. But
yeah, they need to.
So just to say that this is going on, they negotiate and other stuff like that. Again, that's what they are. Everybody negotiating, and especially with regard to Lamar, that's what the whole deal is coming down to. And so now we go to this great sport, America's pastime known as baseball. Baseball has not implemented the pitch clock. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Stud? What's your thoughts with regard to baseball not implementing the pitch clock?
I saw that in a game that ended up going into extra innings with the pitch clock, and they highlighted that. I'm going to have to get used to that watching baseball. Yeah. But it's going to have a lot of determinations on games that wouldn't have been determined right then. That's going to be interesting to see how that, especially when they get into the postseason play.
Mm-hmm. Coach Bernard Brown, one of the Atlanta Braves, because you're right there in Atlanta, one of the Atlanta Braves doing training. Now, again, was called out on strikes because he did not get prepared in time for the pitch clock. The pitch clock expired on it. what's your thoughts with regard to now? People are saying it has sped up the game. They say games have lasted 4 hours last year. Now it's been 2.5 hours, and people are liking it. So, what's your thoughts on that, Coach Bernard Brown?
Really? A pitch clock? This is my first time even hearing about a pitch clock in baseball. You know, that's just like hot dogs and peanuts and big. Come on now. For what? It don't make no sense whatsoever. Listen now what you just said. A pitch clock in baseball. You don't need, all you got to do wind up, throw the ball, and hit it. I mean, what the pitch clock for? Somebody explain to me why they got a pitch clock there.
To speed up the game, because what happened, you have batters and pitchers who take a lot of time, and that's what's going on now. They say games have gone to 4 hours, and right now they're saying what they have seen from the numbers just in training, that it's not going down 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. That has sped it up, and that some people are saying they gotta get used to it, like Coach Studd is saying, but others are saying, "Oh, this is good for us," because people are saying these baseball games have just been going on too long. Because people, you got batters, you know, they're doing this with their feet, you know, the bats, the cleats, they didn't stand out, they swing, they're not in the batter box, the pitchers, you know, doing, and so everybody's saying, no, time out. Because in particular, what they're looking at, and this is tied to marketing, because baseball is saying we are losing generations of younger people and younger audience because they don't have that I would say that willpower to sit at a game for 4 hours. You know, everybody's saying, "Wait a minute, enough is enough." So
they ain't losing because of the fan base. All they got to do is get rid of the pitch clock and bring some cheerleaders.
Oh Lord,
that's it. And then you know, then they'll bring us attention. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on.
Oh Lord. Okay. Okay.
One in
That's it. Touchdown.
Oh Lord. Okay.
She'll be there.
Hey, all 9 innings. All nine
innings. Walking through there selling beer, popcorn, or peanuts. But Coach, do you want me to expound on this, Coach Jamal?
Yeah, I was going to say, because, you know, Max Scherzer and others have said that for pitchers, it's actually worked to their advantage, that they've even been able to intimidate batters. Because what Scherzer did, from what my understanding, Scherzer, like, it was like 18 seconds, and that he stayed at the young player for 14 seconds. And Scherzer's like, I'm in their head now. So go ahead, Coach Julius Hall.
Oh, and I found your other stuff, the dad. It ain't videos, it's still pictures, the NFL player wedding and the Byron Jones camera. I found all that now. I see it, but it's not in videos. I thought it was in videos, but I found it. But anyway, I think pitch clock is a great idea for baseball. Baseball, I'm a Braves fan. I can't watch for certain teams in baseball. If it ain't the World Series, the only team I can watch is the Atlanta Braves, the Yankees, and the
Oakland A's.
Boston with
Red Sox.
Red Sox. Those are the only teams I can watch because I probably can't watch Boston no more because Big Papi ain't there and all that. You know, so I watch it because of players. You know, I used to like St. Louis when Pujols and all was slapping it out the park. San Francisco when Barry Bonds was there. But I think the pitch clock is needed because these pitchers, they take too damn long.
Yes.
They going and they looking, then they get back off the mound and they wonder what they need. No, throw the damn ball down there. And you got, just like in baseball, in basketball and football, it's clocks. Put a clock on that football too. They say the average is 22 minutes that they've reduced the game. An average of 22 minutes that they've taken off of the clock. And the games average 3 hours and some minutes. But they some of them lasting 4 hours, but the average of all games. So the pitch clock is needed because you want to speed it up. You want to make it, package it. Now, one thing that I do think that they need to bring, if they're going to, all these rule changes, we ain't used to them. It shouldn't be but 1 foot needed in the NFL. I just wanted to throw that in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
I
now,
guess you disagree. I guess you disagree with the cheerleader.
Oh, no. I agree with the cheerleaders.
oh,
Cheerleaders will bring the game up The chill. Oh man, I have become a fan. I have become a fan. Listen, if you bring cheerleaders and have walking around like that, me and Stud going to every game. We don't care what the tickets cost. We gonna mortgage our homes going to the game. You know what I'm saying? They got to think. They need marketers. That is what they need.
Yeah.
They need marketers like thinking like me and Bernard. You know what I'm saying? They need marketers.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's what they need.
That might stop the pitcher from taking all that time. You know, they got to wind up and look around, take the hat off and back up and come back on the mound. But they be getting their signals from the catcher, you know, shaking their head, no. The catcher's getting them signals. Telling them when the man finna steal, he got to turn around, then he got to spit sunflower seeds out of one side, then to back out the other side. It might be 10 minutes before he pissed the ball over the table.
I get it.
Right. He back him off the mound, got to take his hat off, got to look around and stand up there and then take the signal and don't, then he back up, then he rewind back up. Hey, man.
And then the relief pitcher, that takes another 15, 20 minutes.
Because he got to warm up before he can get in there. He in the bullpen.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, bring on the pitch clock. That's good. Y'all convinced me.
Yes. Well, who do y'all think in a favor? The batter or the pitcher?
The batter.
I do too.
And some of the pitchers now, like Scherzer, they thinking that it's working for them. So it's going to be interesting dynamic to see what the outcome is going to be. So yeah. So what about hoops now? We're going to do some hoops. Do you see that, Coach Julius saw hoops?
Where the hell is she at? Where's she at?
Did it stop for you? Did it freeze for y'all? Did it play all the way through?
It played 16 seconds.
Yeah.
All of them are short.
Oh no, I'm just saying on mine, it has stopped. But okay. And that's not a she, that's a he.
Yeah.
That's a he?
He got long hair. Yeah.
That's a he.
Oh,
that's
he played like a girl. I mean, he looked like a girl, but you sure?
Yeah, it's
a boy,
he's a he. So, but they said that the scouts were not paying any attention to him. Why do you think that was the case, Coach Bernard Brown?
First of all, white men can jump now. Damn, the boy brought back the NBA slam dunk. He can jump, and this young fella right here can jump. But at the end of the day, if that's all you can bring and that's all you can do, I'm going out the gym. I mean, if you can't shoot, can't play defense, you know what I'm saying, and all you can do is just dunk the ball. How many slam dunks you probably think you can get in a game? Maybe, about 10, something like that. So he gonna have to do more than that, and he gonna need a haircut. Because Drew thought he was a girl, then he gonna need a haircut.
I thought he was a girl.
But
very impressive. Bernard, the Hurricanes can use it.
Yeah, true. Hey. And they may bring some more fans. Throw the little white boy on there, bring some fans. Then Van Johnson come to the game now because the white boy playing. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mute him. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts? Because again, the scouts were not that impressed with him, with his hops. What's your thoughts on it?
I was very impressed with his hops. I was amazed. I thought he was a girl first because I was really impressed if that was a girl slamming like that in every kind of way. But like Bernard said, he has to be able to do something else. Can you shoot or can you play defense? Can you dribble the ball and get it to somebody? Can you? It's everything. To basketball is more than just slamming.
Mm-hmm.
So, Coach Bernard is accurate 100%. You got to be able to do something else with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Coach Stud, what's your thoughts on this?
I agree with Coach Hall and Coach Bernard on that. Ben Simmons taught us that.
You got that right.
If we ain't learned nothing else, you're going to have more game than just being able to dunk.
Yeah.
And that's what Ben Simmons have taught us. I think Coach Hall is tired. I mean, done, ready to move on from him.
Yeah, I am. That's Jamal's cousin.
Yeah.
That's why I was going to let people know that the opinion of Coach Stud is merely his opinion, not the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters. Ben, we love you. We love you, Ben. We love you, man. We love you.
Yeah, Ben don't want the ball.
Yeah.
Ben got some issues, man. Whew.
Yeah. Jamal, he can come into his own, though. They're working with him now. They're giving him everything, every chance to be successful. They were certainly working with him.
Yeah. But
Jamal, I don't know why you stalling, man. I really don't. You need to get to the juice. Come on.
Get to the juice. What's the NFL draft? The NFL draft. Who will go number one? Who will go number one? We're gonna do your mock draft. Coach Stud, who's number one in the draft? Who's number one in the draft? And what deals you think might occur?
The number one draft pick, they just issued a arrest warrant for him yesterday. I feel from the University of Georgia, my opinion, should have been the number one overall pick. Gosh, I hate that happened for the young kid. He's right here in Parker, Florida.
Okay.
And that may drop him down. I saw this morning they're only charging him with misdemeanor, but to me, he should be the number one pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what kind of deals may translate in between 9 and the draft, though, but I was really heartened by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talking millions of dollars, man, just for signing on the line. We don't know where it may spiral at now.
Yeah.
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 So Coach Julius Hall, who do you see going number one in the draft, or what deals you think will be made?
I think it's going to be a quarterback that's going. I like Bryce Young because he's a winner, and he ain't like those other Heisman busts, but I think he's a winner. The boy can play. Alabama usually it doesn't really become quarterback you, but this boy Jalen was going first, I think, because he's a bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been the first defensive player taken in the top 5. But his draft stock probably will drop. I didn't see what they charged. I know he turned himself in yesterday, and then he got posted bond and went back again. So I don't know what's his status right now.
Yeah,
but if
it's just misdemeanor charges.
Well, then he ought to be able to dodge that, and he should still go in the first 1, 2, 3 picks.
Wow, he said dodge that, but okay. That was the statement of Coach Julius Hall, not the opinion, not the statement of Ebony Sports Reporters. We have sympathy for all the family members who are, again, still grieving right now. We're not dodging anything.
No. I mean, he might dodge going to jail. That's all. You don't have to deal with God with what happened in that car. So,
to those who lost their loved ones, again, Ebony Sports Reporters, we have you have our condolences. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to this? Again, we'll be looking at the mock draft, and because he's charged with a misdemeanor, should his draft stocks drop? Should it drop? But we know how they act in the NFL. So, what trades do you think might happen?
Like I said earlier, I'm sorry that happened with the little young fella. And if Roger Goodell got anything to do with it, I don't think he's gonna go number one, because I'm telling you, Roger Goodell is probably one of the worst commissioners that I ever seen in my whole life. He have those boys. I mean, he thinking, he treat those boys in the NFL like they're slaves. I'm just being honest. I mean, I'm getting off the subject, but he is. I don't like him. I think they should have been to remove him. I think he's Dan Snyder and Johnson and all those boys, they got him like a little pig. But anyway, I think your boy gonna be. I think the quarterback from Alabama, the young guy, I think he should be number one. If they picking a quarterback, and because I think he should be number one. His problem is he's gonna say he's too short or whatever. But every quarterback in there short. You know what I'm saying? Russell and Jalen, all of them short. But this boy's a bad boy. He a leader. He got a strong arm. He can throw the ball downfield. A la Dak can't throw the ball downfield. I think he can move the offense. I think he's smart enough to learn the plays. Because the thing in the NFL is, black quarterbacks can learn the plays, but, at the end of the day, that's not true. All you got to do, hand the ball down and keep it moving, especially if you got to run it back. So, and I know I went off subject Jesus, but Alabama, I think he should be the number one quarterback. Matter of fact, number one player picking, he should be number one. And like I say, if Roger Goodell have anything to do with that little young fella, let's just pray.
Yes.
Hey, Uncle Roger. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know we need to get rid of him off the show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love you. Tell Auntie I said I love her too. All right. I get they're doing the summer.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. It is a Bernard Brown. I knew it was coming.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I did not say it.
Listen, you sent me some stuff. You need to get on with the show because you sent me some stuff that got me that I'm not just a football fan no more.
We might not be able to get to it.
Oh no, we getting to that.
All right. So goes Bernard Brown. Are the Lakers done? Are the Lakers done? Are the Lakers done?
They ain't never start cooking.
Ooh, okay.
Why do you put them on the stove? Man?
I know, really. They ain't never start cooking.
You done season them and everything.
You see what happened probably about maybe a couple weeks ago when Reggie Miller and all of them was doing the Lakers game, and Anthony had limp or whatever. So Reggie Miller said, "Oh Lord, every time he get limp, that's 4 weeks there."
I saw that.
That's 4 weeks. Man, the Lakers done, man. They gone. LeBron might well go ahead and sit down. He done got that record and everything. So it is what it is, man. They need to go ahead and just tear that whole organization up and just start all over again, man. The only reason why people are talking about the Lakers because they the Lakers and LeBron, so they will never get back to a playoff until 2054, probably.
2054. Wow.
That's a long time away.
Wow. Yeah. So Coach Stud, what's your thoughts with regards to
this the Los Angeles Lakers we talking about now, out there in the city of angels now. But they need to revamp their whole roster. Mm-hmm. Definitely. But they're going to eventually get back to playing good basketball and be one of the elite teams in basketball once they do that. Because these are Lakers now. They ain't going to have that's going on out there where the stars go sit down at now. They will put the right people in place to get them competitive.
Okay.
It's the Lakers we talking about, Coach Bernard. We ain't gonna wait to 2054. They ain't going for that there.
The only way they gonna get better, they have Denzel Washington come play.
Denzel Washington gonna buy one of them $100 courtside seats out there, and he ain't gonna buy with that team doing what they're doing now. They only come to see because like they got the 2 stars, But other than that, they're just an average NBA team.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, they never started cooking. Yeah, but I feel like they would get the proper people in place though.
Yeah,
to get them back being competitive. It's gonna be a rebuilding process though.
Yeah.
Okay. And so now we go to you, Coach Julius Hall.
They're done. Put a fork in them. They're done. They're done. They're done. They was cooking on the propane tank, and the propane tank ran out of gas. So if you don't like raw meat, get off of the lake.
Sushi.
Yeah. And so now, what about the great New York Knickerbockers? They're making moves right now. What's your thoughts with regards to that, Coach Julius Hall?
They don't want 8-9 games in a row. Don't go throwing them no darn championship party. They done too.
Oh, wow.
I like the nucleus of the young team that they got where they're playing, and these are the future NBA players. But until these players here in Milwaukee and Golden State and all of them leave, these guys are just building. So let's look at them in, let's say, 7 years.
Okay, Coach Bernard Brown. What's your thoughts? They said the Knicks are rising in the East. The Knicks are rising in the East.
I agree with my homeboy Julius Hall. They're rising in the East. The only way they're gonna rise out of the East, they're probably gonna bring Patrick Ewing back. You know, so. Wow. Hey, man, anybody can rise in the East. The East so sorry, man. We can put a team up there and compete and come in 8th spot to make the playoff. You know, so they don't. I mean, the Knicks are done. They've been done. I mean, so hey, I like what they're doing. The fans, they're packing. The fans coming. They're making money. Especially with New Jersey, they got rid of all their sorry players. So, they'll be okay. Trust me, they'll be better than the Lakers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach Stud, what's your thoughts with regards to the Lakers?
I'm different with them. I like the young nucleus that they got, young core they're gonna build around, and I like what they do.
Knicks. Sorry, but I meant the Knicks.
Yeah, New York Knicks. And they play in maybe the most famous arena in the United States, Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one. Not gonna let that be down too long, but I like the young players that they got. I look for them to make a push, like Coach Bernard say. The East is very weak, you know. But our difference that they're gonna sit back until the Golden States and them get rid of. I think the Knicks gonna be there to compete.
Mm-hmm.
Second behind Boston and Philly.
And we have three other. All right. We have 3 other topics, but then we can't get to them because the time is now winding down. So we'll be ending the show. And so you got
volleyball. You have made me a volleyball fan. You have made me a golf fan, and now you want to go?
Okay. I guess. Well, we'll go. We'll do this because Coach Julius Hall, he wants to go. Okay, volleyball, Coach Julius Hall. Volleyball.
Yeah, you know.
Volleyball.
I like that. Volleyball. I am a volleyball fan now. Who designed those outfits, Bernard?
And so now we go to golf. Golf.
Bernard.
Hold on. I want America to understand. I want everyone in America to understand. Y'all see, I was going to skip past those right now. We did them last week, but didn't have the video footage. But Coach Julius Hall, he was so enamored by it. He had to make sure that all y'all saw it. See, but y'all saw it being past it. Golf. So now golf. Let's go with Troy.
Bernard. Troy. Could you love a person named Troy? You'll kiss Troy.
Man.
I'll stand out.
All right, check out my swing here. All right, you see what I'm doing right here, right? Check out the form now. All right, now watch me bend my knees just a little. Boom. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
Who ain't going to see Troy?
Hey.
Who ain't going to see Troy?
Hey, show over.
She at the Masters. We're going to the Masters.
We're going to the Masters. That's right. Right in Augusta. Matter of fact, we're going to get 2 weeks early to go.
LPGA? LPGA?
Man, shit, she can hit that eye.
Y'all see Troy? Listen, look at
All right, check out my swing here. All right, you see what I'm doing right here, right? Check out the form now. All right, now watch me bend my knees just a little. Boom. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
I thought I was being pranked when Jamal sent me this stuff. I thought he was pranking me.
And Jules, she need a caddy.
I said, Troy? I said, I'm on the wrong stuff. I think so I had to Google it. Her name really is Troy. I said, yeah. They said Julius left with Troy.
Hey, you a caddy? You a caddy?
A sugar daddy.
Hey, you need any help?
and to our audience, I had shared it last week as the topics. They couldn't see the videos. So again, he was so enamored, he had to make sure that y'all saw the video this week right here of volleyball and golf. We try to give you a variety of sports. Again, I just try to help give a variety of sports because I guess, Nolly Ivy with Notre Dame, she has gone and won the regular season championship. So Coach Julius Hall, I can only imagine what's going to happen next week right now. Because again, and then also in Savannah, Russell and Sierra are here. Russell and Sierra.
So, they still here? They was here yesterday.
Uh-huh.
My wife went out and met Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's there.
Ben Aklak and your girl, they here too, and they stay up there in the plantation.
Yeah, Ben and Jen.
Yeah.
Jamal, you didn't want to show this? Basketball with a twist. That's a basketball game.
Yeah, basketball with a twist. That's right. That's it. That's indeed. So
before we go, your Savannah Bananas are here this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, part of their world tour. Mm-hmm.
And how much the tickets?
$200.
And we say support the Savannah Bananas, support the Ghost Pirates. The hottest ticket in Savannah right now, people are saying it's the Ghost Pirates. Everybody's at the Ghost Pirates. They're taking children, they're taking teenagers, they're taking kids, they're taking families to the Ghost Pirates. Everyone's cheering on the Ghost Pirates here in Savannah, Georgia. What about you, Coach Julius Hall?
I'm cheering on the Savannah Hurricanes. That's who I'm cheering on. Be there March 18th. Beach High School, Savannah Hurricanes in the playoff. Best team in the nation right now, a semi-pro team, 14-1 in the playoff. That's what we're going to get.
Ebony Sports Reporters will be done at the game.
That's correct. We will be doing the game from there. We'll be doing Ebony Sports Reporters on a Saturday from the game on March 18th. Brother, you need to come on down and watch the game. We got tickets. Bring the wife on down. We got tickets. We're all going to be there. And we're going to fill the gymnasium up.
Coach Bernard Brown.
The game.
Probably about 3 o'clock, Jamal.
Mm-hmm. Coach Bernard Brown. There'll be no volleyball girls. There'll be no volleyball girls there. No volleyball women there. No volleyball at all. No volleyball females at all.
I saw a lot of volleyball this past weekend.
So yeah.
But y'all forgot something. and I seen on the list, man, they need to go ahead and trade Trae Young because I'm tired of the little punk getting these black coaches fired. You know, and the little punk biracial little joker, man, I am tired of him. He need to go. He done got one of the best coaches that the Hawks had fired. Man, dude, I just had to throw that in there.
Well, we intentionally skipped it because we had it last week, and you had wanted it, but you didn't show up with us. And so this time, I'll put it out there. But then Coach Julius Hall said we need to get to the end. So I was just going to get to the end, you know, but he wanted to get to the end because he wanted to show y'all golfing and volleyballing. Volleyball and golfing.
Remember I told you I wouldn't watch golf? I'd rather watch paint dry. Now I'd rather watch Troy.
It changed around. It changed it.
I'm going. Y'all, if she in a 400-mile radius, we going to watch it. Me, Bernard, Stud. We'll take you to Jamal.
Hey, matter of fact, we're gonna tote her bags. All three of us gonna tote one bag.
She might have a sister named Steve. Stevie. Where's Stevie at?
Stevie.
This has been Ebony Sports Reporters. The opinions of Coach Julius Hall and Bernard Brown in particular are merely their opinions, not the opinions of everyone with Ebony Sports Reporters. Again, we appreciate y'all. We say always share. Check out the reruns that come out on tomorrow and throughout the weekend. Again, let y'all close it on out. What else y'all want to share with the people?
Man, this the greatest sports show in the world. Check it out. Every Thursday, 8 to 9:30. Don't meet us there, beat us there.
All righty.
Good seeing you, Eric.
Good seeing you too. I'll be on time next week. All right.
Good night, people.
Coach Julius Hall said, "Bye, Troy. Bye, Troy."
Bye, Troy. We'll be there. I'm a golf fan. I'm going to buy my clubs. Bernard, you know about golfing, so I want you to tell me.
Yeah, I got something for you.
And he said, "Bye, Coach Sidney Carter. Bye, Coach Sidney Carter. Bye, Coach
Sidney Carter. And
bye, Jesus. Glad you got your voice back.
Hey, Bernard, and the fans are like that in Philadelphia. We going to Philadelphia football. I got to get my Philadelphia Eagles jerseys.
We're going to camp.
All right. We see y'all next week.
All right. Be good.
Y'all don't go nowhere.
like that.